Welcome back to Speducation. I am your host, Brandon Reed, and if this is your first time to the channel, a special welcome to you. Well, it's a new week and we have a new lesson. And if you watched last week's video, I didn't tell you what we were going to be talking about this week. Why is that? Well, I wanted it to be a surprise. So, what are we going to be learning about this week? Today's lesson, how to be inclusive. Now, I've made videos about why I created this channel in the first place, and this is kind of one of those other videos. But the reason that I'm doing this video is because I want to talk about why it is that I don't take necessarily a stand on certain controversial issues. And the reason why is because the reason that I started this channel was to inform parents, to help educate them, or also to educate anybody else that might be interested in special education. And by taking a stand on different controversial issues, it can be divisive. And I know that when you create a channel that is divisive, yes, you're going to get a lot of viewership, but at the same time, you're going to cut out 50% of your audience. And if the purpose of my channel is to create a resource for parents and for individuals that might be interested in special education, by taking a specific stance on one side or another, then I'm cutting out half my audience. And I really want to be able to reach anybody. Now, I already knew going into this that, again, I wasn't going to get millions of followers or millions of subscribers. And that's okay, because I didn't get into creating this channel for that purpose. I didn't intend to have fame and fortune. In fact, that's why I became a teacher, because I knew that I probably wouldn't become famous and I wouldn't become rich, but I do it because I love it, just like I love this channel. Because again, I don't want to be divisive. Divisiveness leads to a lot of things. Rarely are any of them good. Now, by not speaking on these issues, a lot of people might say, he's a cop-out, or you know what, he's just a coward, or he's playing it safe. That's what he's doing. Well, I'm not really a cop-out. I don't really consider myself a coward. If you were to ask friends and family, they would tell you that I'm very, very vocal about my stance on certain issues. But the reason that I'm not going to talk about it on this channel is because I want to reach as many people as possible. And that's why I always ask for you to share this channel with others that might benefit. Because again, the purpose of this channel isn't to divide people. The purpose of this channel is not to divide anyone. It is to help educate parents so that they can be more invested in their child's education. Educate those that seek to help those in special ed, whether it's friends or family, or maybe even college students that are interested in going into the field. Build a better understanding of what special education is, because it can be confusing and a little intimidating as well. And then develop acceptance and understanding for individuals with learning disabilities. Now, this doesn't mean that I won't speak about special education in the news, because there are topics that do come up that need to be addressed. And I'm not shy. I'm not the type of person that's going to shy away from those kinds of discussions. But in terms of other controversial issues, religion, politics, sexual orientation, again, I have feelings on all of those things, but you won't hear me talk about it on the channel because, again, I don't want this channel to be divisive. I want it to be inclusive and informative. Because if there ever was a place for inclusive, it would be in special education. And again, that's why I created the channel, so that we could understand each other and properly be able to accept one another. Now, what are we going to be learning about next week on this channel? Next week's lesson, Return of the Acronyms, Part 3. And if you liked what you saw, please click the like button. And if you want updates on future videos, feel free to click the subscribe button and ring the bell for updates on future videos. And as always, if you have questions or comments or stories you'd like to share, please drop a line in the comment section and I would love to hear from you. And as always, if you know somebody who might benefit from this channel or somebody that has questions about special education, please, by all means, share this channel with them, because the more people that can see the channel, the more people I can help. And until next time, class dismissed.